Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. I'm so excited you're here today because I'm gonna show you how to create this beautiful spring wreath step by step. This wreath is inspired by my mother's love of gardening and flowers, you guys. I was at the Dollar Tree and I saw these really cute gardening tools and I just thought they'd be perfect to add as a focal point for a wreath. And so today I'm gonna show you how to create this beautiful wreath with flowers and gardening tools and this gorgeous black and white ribbon. And then also you wanna stay till the end of the video because I'm gonna give you instructions on how you can win a Ramon at Home wreath, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, if you wanna see how this is done, please stay tuned. Don't forget to like the video and share with a friend if you enjoy it. And if you're new to this channel, here we talk about interior design and decorating through fun DIY projects like this to help you unleash your inner designer. So please consider subscribing. All right, you guys, let's make a wreath. The tools we're gonna need for this fabulous wreath are, we're gonna use some of this black and white fabulous ribbon that I found at Amazon.com, and I'm gonna link it down below in case you wanna look it up. I'm also gonna need these gardening tools that we're gonna put as a focal point, and these are from the Dollar Tree, you guys. This actually, I was using these tools the other day and I was like, you know what? Sounds good to make a wreath with. So we're gonna use these tools. We're gonna use a spool of wire that we're gonna cut into pieces, and these you can also find at your local craft store or at the Dollar Tree. They also have them there. Then of course we're gonna need scissors for our bow and some wire cutters for our wire. For the florals, what we're gonna use is this greenery stems, and these are from from Hobby Lobby. All of the flowers are from Hobby Lobby this time around. Then I'm gonna have some cabbage roses and orange, and then in peach, and then also some peonies in pink, and as well as some of these beautiful viburnum from Hobby Lobby. All right, so let's get started. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decide where I want my stems to go. So this is going to be like this, and I wanna make sure that these guys create the focal point for it. And what you need to do is you need to go ahead and give these stems a bend, but you also want to make sure that they don't get stuck just flat on the wreath. So I'm going to put that one there. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here. This is going to be super easy and simple, but I think I'm going to have to take these bracelets off because I already got cut into ones. I'm going to set them over there. Then what you're going to do is with your wire cutters and your wire, you're going to cut strips about 1 foot long because we're going to use those strips to secure the wreath to the back. So go ahead and pre-cut some of this wire, and then those foot long strips, what you need to go ahead and cut them in half because you need about 6 to 8 inches to go around the wreath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this stem right here into the wreath with a little wire and just poke through and then wire to the side right here like so, and just twist around, and that will just make sure that there's a gust of wind, the stem will stay where it needs to be. And why I like to do these wreaths with wires because it really is easier to manipulate where you want these stems to go. Like if I want to go ahead and secure this right here, just make sure that you do a few wires on each stem and then twist it on the back. So that's going to be our beginning of the wreath. I'm going to go ahead and cut some of these wires, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, you guys, so I have pre-cut some wires. Trust me when I say it's just easier that way. So then the next thing I'm going to add to my wreath is going to be these stems of viburnum, and I just want to go ahead and make sure that they're not flat onto the wreath. So I'm just going to go ahead and secure this guy, put it right here, and just following this shape, we're going to do one going up and one going down. And just with my wire, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and push back, and then I'm going to push forward. This is so simple. And then I'm just going to secure this guy right here with this wire. And like I said, what I like about this is because you can secure it any place you want to secure. Like if I want to secure this flower up here, then you can really manipulate where you want your flowers to be. Versus if you glue them, which don't get me wrong, I also like gluing the flowers, then you don't have as much control as to where you can put that flower. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one up, And then I'm gonna go ahead and put one down like this. And just using the same wires I already used, I'm gonna go ahead and use to secure up here on the top. And then I'm gonna go ahead and secure down here on the bottom with another wire. And you can pick, like I said, where you wanna secure. Like this guy, I want them to stay right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just secure this. This project, as I told you earlier, came about because I was doing the yard and I was using those tools that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and I was like, that is a perfect little focal point for a wreath. So that's what I decided to do. All right, so next we're gonna add 2 more of these viburnum to kind of fill in. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this stem and I'm just gonna weave it into the wreath because it does look very natural like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy right here and just using some of the same existing wires, that's all you need. I'm gonna go ahead and secure it to the back and twist right here. Just find another wire. It's so easy. All right, so far so cute, but I feel like I need another one right here to fill in. So we're gonna use a total of 4 viburnum stems, and I'm gonna go ahead and, like I did with the other one, just weave it into the form like so. I'm gonna put this guy right here because our focal point is gonna go right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure this guy. And at this point, you can just secure them all together. That is the advantage of using this wire, you guys. And just go ahead and tie it on the back. All right, so that guy's gonna stay there. Now, what I wanna do is I wanna go ahead and add my second focal point, which will be the bow. So we're gonna make a little bow with a little tail about 1 foot long. Then you're gonna make a little loop. I want it to be about a 4 loop bow. So we're gonna do 2 medium size and 2 large size loops. And if you guys haven't seen how I make this bow, I have a video where it details how to make a bow. So I'm gonna link it up on the iCard. If you don't know how to make these type of bows, then I recommend you go watch that video if this is something you wanna do. So you wanna have about that much. So now I'm gonna use my scissors to cut. I want the tail to be longer actually. I think it adds a lot more interest. Then with one of my wires, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure it like so. Just go through the loop right here. This is so super simple, and you will love. I hope my mom likes it. It is for her. It'll go on her door. Then we'll just fluff this bow like so. And then we're gonna attach it right here onto the wreath. Now don't worry about the fluffing part right now because we're gonna add those gardening tools. Then we'll fluff the whole thing all together. Right now what we need to do is just get ahead of the game. All right, so we're gonna leave that guy for now, right now. So now what I wanna do is I wanna add some of these flowers right here. And I want them to be closer to the bow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and insert those into the form. And with a little wire, just go ahead and secure it. And that's simple, you guys. And then I'm gonna add another one on the bottom, going up, like so. At this point, you can also glue them if you wanted to. And I'm gonna attach this one right here on the back. All right, so far so good. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add these tools right here. My mom is a gardener and she loves her plants. She has a whole bunch of plants outside the house and she always has. I think I'm gonna add them one at a time. I think it'll be easier, you guys. So I thought this would be perfect for her because she loves her plants more than anything in the world. So we'll surprise her with a wreath inspired by her plants. All right, so I'm just gonna twist it about twice. Then I'm gonna lock it by twisting it. Then what I'm gonna do is with the leftover wire like I have right here, I'm gonna go ahead and add this like so. And right now it's gonna flop, and we're gonna go ahead and place it into place. But what I wanna do right now is just secure it with my wires. We are so close to the airport, you guys, that I hear planes all day long. Like right now. All right, so we're gonna twist it like so. Perfect. All right. I really do recommend to have a stand like this because it really helps working on a stand. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut yet another wire, and then I'm gonna secure this part up here so it shows. All right. So I'm gonna put this guy, I'm gonna just twist it around, and then with a wire, I'm gonna go ahead and secure it right here. And that way it shows like so. Perfect. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing with this other tool. So I'm gonna make sure that this time my wire is a little bit longer. And I really hope you guys enjoy this project. It's super fun, super simple, and it really adds a touch of spring that we're all longing for this year, you guys. Doesn't matter if you're in Minnesota or San Diego, it's been cold. So I'm gonna add this guy right here, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and once again, just go ahead and tie it to the back, and then we'll secure it in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and wire this guy. And like I said, these wires, that's a good thing about it. If there's a gust of wind, because it is wired, then you don't have to worry about it. Perfect, like that. All right. And so to secure this guy right here, I'm gonna just tie another one down here in the bottom so they stay in place. And I'm just gonna go ahead and secure this. There's these little holes that come where they hang on the store. I'm just gonna drive a wire through them both and secure them and lock them in place with this little wire. You will not even see, like so, you guys. All right, so far so good. It's looking cute. Just gonna go ahead and separate them a little bit so they both show. Drive a bow through like so, like so. And then I'm gonna dovetail these guys right here before I even forget, because if you know me, you know I like a dovetail end. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that. And then I feel like it needs a few more flowers right here. So what we do is we'll just drive some of these flowers, make a little focal point. Just go ahead and attach them with your wire. I feel like it needs one more up here. To kind of continue the focal point down, we're gonna add one more of these down here and just drive it through the grapevine. And I'm gonna add one more right here, but it's gonna have to be one of these big ones, so it shows. And so just now with your wire, you go and secure those. At this point, I recommend you put it flat and wire all of those pieces together into the form, like so. How cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love it. So that, I think I'm gonna stop right there. At this point, you just wanna fluff. Make sure that you see all of the greeneries and all of your tools and your bow. Oh my God, I love it. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think, you guys. I love the little tools. I will do a close-up so you can see it. It's very gardening inspired. It's very spring inspired. I also love the way it turned out. It was super simple. All you have to do now at this point is cut all of the wires on the back so it has a more finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave me your questions down below, or leave me a comment and let me know if you are ready for spring like I am. I really hope my mother will like this wreath. I really did it with all my love for her. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if you did, give it a thumbs up and share with a friend. Also, you thought we were done? Well, guess what? I have a big giveaway for you guys. One lucky winner will take this beautiful wreath made by yours truly with all premium flowers to hang it on your door. And the instructions are very simple. Just head over to my Facebook page and there will be a post pinned to the top to follow the instructions. Once you do, your name will be entered for this giveaway and the winner will be announced the very first day of spring 2019, and I cannot wait. This wreath also, I have a video if you want to see how it's done. I'm gonna link it up on the iCard so you can watch the whole process on how it's done, but I really want one of you to have it and to hang it on your door this spring season. So just go follow the instructions on that post that is pinned to the top, and I cannot wait.